All right, how's everyone doing today? Hope you can hear me. I still, my mic that I came today, it didn't have all the cables. Well, go Lazada. So, hope you guys are doing really well. I'm just going to try and make my gain a little less. It's not so loud. How about now? Should be okay. All right, so how's everyone doing? Let's see who's here. If you're on YouTube, just say hi, just so I know you're here, because I can't check Facebook and YouTube all at the same time. Just make life a little bit easier. So we got Kenneth. What's up, my brother? Lots of great Ripple news coming out, especially today. A lot of the R3 stuff, SBI recommending R3 and Ripple partner. Lots of really good things. Sibel, nice to see you. Fabian, Miguel, what's up? Ready to watch the Litecoin conference? Me too. I want to know what's going on. Of course, don't worry, Miguel. Watch both. It's all good. Get all the information you guys can. It's really important. What's up, Alan? See you on over there on YouTube. Anyone else on YouTube over there, just say hi, just so I know you're here. And if you are new to the show, click on that subscribe button. That never hurts. What's up, John? How you doing, bro? And yeah, I'm just going to jump in, not take too long. It's Friday, guys. Awesome. Be positive. Fridays are good days. Usually the market pumps on a Friday because people pull their money out of the stock market and throw it into crypto to trade on the weekend. So we should see some pump. Normally this is what happens, but we all know that normally doesn't always mean that really anything. Let's be honest. So, yeah, what's up, Richard, and what's up, Aaron, and Danny, and Manya? Okay, so today I'm going to kind of run through everything really quickly for you guys. Only take about 20, 30 minutes, maybe even less. So let's jump right into it. We have this man right behind me, Tim Draper, yet again, saying something extremely bullish for cryptocurrency, and we can see very obviously that it is that he thinks that we're going to have an $80 trillion market cap. That is absolutely insane. Love it, though. All right, awesome. What's up, Rosanna? How are you doing? So we see that he thinks it's going to be $80 trillion. I think that's extremely bullish when we're not even at $200 billion or just at $200 billion right now. But that's okay because of the future of where we're going. If you really start doing your research, you'll see in healthcare and finance, in gaming and education, there's just so many applications of using cryptocurrencies, and it doesn't have to really be all about blockchain because it's immutable. There's other things that we're going to use this technology to do, which is amazing. And that's something that I think a lot of people are missing, that whole entire side of what else we can actually do with crypto other than just make money. The whole point isn't even to make as much money as possible. The whole point when it started was to make it more fair, immutable. No one can scam the system. If they do, it's really obvious because it's on a distributed ledger. It's amazing. So that's where we're starting, and it's Friday. So love your day. It's a great day to win, and we see the market starting to reverse. And we have a very famous person, two very famous people today, being very bullish on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin specifically. So knowing that, let's look forward and see where we're going. What's up, Alan? Nice to see you. Roxanne, it's all good. I just saw Tim's quotes exploding today in the news. Oh yeah. Yes, they did. It's really, I think it's really funny because Tim Draper, like, he just comes out at those times where it's like almost the market needs someone to say something positive, and he infuses that positivity back into the market. But same time, we see that positivity in the market. We also see Tim Draper also maybe create a little bit of FOMO, which is great for crypto, but also bad for noob investors trying to get started. So if you're a new investor and you see things that are bullish in the market, know that it doesn't always equate to you making money right away. You have to think long-term strategies. As we've learned in the last 6 to 8 months, if you had crypto, not 8 months, last year almost, you've learned that things go up, things go down, and we need to just chill out. But Tim Draper, $80 trillion, I think, is a very high amount. He even said in 5 years we should have no more cash. I think that's too fast, but I have seen things happen fast before, and if you really look at the grand scheme of things, like look at China right now, their street vendors take Alipay. So they don't even use cash really in China already. So I could see where he's coming from, but if we're in the States, Canada, Australia, Thailand, it's hard to envision that, but it's coming, and it actually works really well. I love Tim, but he needs a new selection of ties. He made that tie, man. You know what he also needs, Mike? He also needs a new selection of music because his song was bleh. It was so bad. I know you. What's up? What's up, Cohen? How you doing, brother? See you on there on YouTube there. So Tim, great dude. Good. He's gonna do a lot of more positive things for this industry. We also have to remember that he has a large stake in Bitcoin, and he does have a little bias because of that. Now, does that mean he's gonna try and do things that are manipulative or shady? No, I don't think that's anything on his repertoire at all. I just think that he gets really excited, just like I do, and we're gonna see the market move again. I just think we have another month before we see that. And Yasser, my TA guy, also, we came on here last week, said the same thing. 4 to 6 weeks, we'll be out of it. Week 1 is done. This is this week. So 4 to 5 more weeks and we should be out of it. If he's right. He might be wrong time-wise. It could be a little bit longer. It could be less, and that would be great too. So just keep all that in mind. It's really important to know what scenarios can happen and what's more likely to happen. For example, CBOE. How many of you guys think the CBOE is actually going to get approved? I have a 0.2% chance of it getting approved. What about you guys? He's a big investor in Encash too. Yeah, he actually is an advisor to Encash. So that's what's up. You can't hear me, Kenneth? Turn on your sound. It should be working, unless there's something wrong. Can anyone else not hear me? Anyone else? Let me know. No sound? That's so weird. Oh, nope, no chance. Okay, well, we'll see. What do you think, Mike? I'm curious to know. We have sound, Kenneth. Yes, we do. I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't hear for a second. Delayed, not denied. Guys, one thing I'm going to tell you is we've got the studio set up. We just set up our OBS in the studio today. It takes a lot longer than we realized. Here's the cool thing, though. It doesn't matter if it takes a lot longer than we realized because, because it's about doing it right, I guess is the right way to say it. Sorry, my computer just died, and I can't see any of your comments. So just give me a minute. If you just keep commenting, I'll be definitely getting to it in a minute. Now, it's another really interesting fact. OTC. Well, for you guys that don't know what OTC means, it means over the counter. So basically, like, the black market when you were a kid, like you'd buy stuff on the black market. OTC is kind of like that for crypto, but it's not legal. It's just basically trading not on. It's like trading not on the exchange, so it doesn't affect the price of Bitcoin at all. So that's something also to remember, and it's very important there. Studio works. Studios do work. They're very good. But I'm not in my studio right now. When you're going to see it soon, we leave that at the office. I do this at home. The ETF won't be clear until next year. I agree 1,000%, Mike. We are definitely 100% there. We're definitely there. And so that's what I'm trying to say is we are so close, but we're also a little bit far. And you have to realize that. And I don't try to say this to give you guys FUD. I try to say this to keep you reality and know that it's going to take some more time than just a week or 2 weeks or a month to get our money back, to have our gains come back. But if you think a year from now, if everything goes the way it should, we get regulations in, and eventually an ETF gets approved within the next 12 months, I'm for sure that will happen, but not in the next month, then we're going to see things happen. So just remember, we're going to keep moving forward. No matter what happens, whatever bumps in the road, everything's going to keep moving forward. Crypto's never going to die. Blockchains can never be immutable. So basically, they're always going to be there, even if we don't use them. Okay? Another really cool fact, BitConnect is actually completely done. Thank God for that, those jerks. And now they've got all their money has been seized. It's great. I love seeing that. I'm happy about it. But here's why it's important that it's Russia and China. Russia and China are two places where it's kind of illegal. It's not really legal, but it's kind of faux pas. In China, it's illegal. In Russia, it's like faux pas. You don't really want to do it, I guess. It's there. They had the World Cup. They let you use Bitcoin, but they kind of didn't. It was kind of interesting. What I can say is if that market is heating up, they're heating up for a reason. Why all of a sudden is the OTC market getting more and more active? I'll tell you why. Because they think something big is about to happen, and they want to get as much crypto as they can. And some people might be thinking maybe Bitcoin's going to go down. They're trying to get rid of it too. There's big scenarios happening behind the scenes, guys. And the thing is, they don't want you to know that. So that's why when you read the news, it'll tell you one thing, and you'll be like, oh, for sure this is going to happen, and it does the opposite. It's because they don't want you to know. And the thing is, if you watched, there was been a report about CNBC. If you did 95% of the time did the opposite of what they're telling you to do, like if you shorted Ripple when they told you to buy it at $3.30, you probably would have made a lot of money. Just put it out there. So news is not always the best thing. You have to look at this news here, then try to find out what OTC is going on in Russia or China and try to find some facts. Stop just believing what the news tells you, and you guys are going to start understanding why I tell you to look deeper. Because it's not just, they're not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you kind of want to hear, but not the whole truth. Because that's what the news does to us. It keeps us in that like a trance. Like, that's what it's doing to us. So don't just think of the news, just think, know what's going to happen. Yes, Saudi Arabia made a massive move for Ripple. I was just saying that, Rox, the other day, just with Kenneth the other day, that yes, Ripple is making huge moves. R3, SBI telling R3 and Ripple to partner. Use case of using XRP starting in Q4, starting up more banks. It's gonna be so huge, guys. Ripple, I'm telling you, if you have 50K Ripple right now, in 10 years from now, you are a multi-millionaire. Saying it right now, it's going to happen. If you have 50 to 100,000 Ripple right now, in 10 years, you're a multi-millionaire. For sure. It's going to happen. You heard it here first. I tried to warn you. Now you know. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. That's true. You're right. You know, it's funny because Yasser always says that fundamentals don't actually affect the crypto markets. Traders do run the scene. But here's the thing. Who gives people, the retail investors, that fundamental? Who gives it to them? They give it to you through the news. They give it to you through your social media. They give it to you that way. So the fundamentals actually are given to you almost to set you up for those traders, knowing what actually is going to happen. Think of that one. CNBC, buy high, sell low. CNBC, reverse financial news. Exactly. You guys get it. You know. I know. I definitely know. I know Roxanne and Alan definitely get this, and Cohen definitely gets that because like. We sit down at conferences, we talk about this stuff. We do our crypto lunches. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but me and Roxanne, a couple of people in Bangkok, people that come through, we're going to do crypto lunches. So if you guys ever want to be in Bangkok and meet up for lunch, come and do it. It's fun. It started off with just Roxanne and I, and we blew up to like 130 people. I managed to get up 1.5K XRP together, all I can afford, 20% XRP, 80% bet. That's fine, Aaron. That's fine. Both of those are great projects. They're going to do fine. Here's the thing. I don't want you guys to FOMO on one project. You should have many projects that are actually good. 10 to 15 projects you should have that are actually very good projects that you've researched the team. They have all-star teams that work in Fortune 500 companies. They have, for example, technology that actually is going to change the game. It's going to make things easier, make things better, make things more efficient. Think about those things when you're looking for investments. How does it actually help all of us? How does it help you? How does it help me? How does it help the world? Is it actually going to really be used or not? A lot of people don't ask themselves this question. They think of FOMO and moon and Lambos, but you have to think about the real fundamental side of when you're making an investment, if you're going to hold it. If you're trading, it's different. Yasser would tell you that too. Traders' volume is going to be small against the volume XRapid will bring when banks send billions. Yes, that's true, but Kenneth, you got to remember, when XRapid becomes used by banks and everything, regulations are going to start coming in like crazy because they're going to be using it like crazy all over the world, and that's going to spark bull runs for a lot of altcoins that aren't shit coins, and there are a lot of shit coins, let's be real. New Year's Eve crypto party, let's do it. Watch Dash. Yeah, I got actually a trade on Dash right now, so thanks, Yasser. I also have had this really cool revelation on RSI, and I'm going to be trying a new trading strategy. I'm going to talk to you about it, Yasser. It's pretty interesting. Digibyte's a great coin as well. Amazing. Super fast Bitcoin. It's like super hyperspeed Bitcoin. Really good for businesses, enterprise, etc. So that will also be a very good one. You got a 50,000 ass space coins trade ya? Nah, I'm good. Is Litecoin worth holding? This is not financial advice, okay? But I'll tell you that Litecoin is definitely a project that if you let it go now, you'd feel regret later. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know. I don't make price predictions and stuff, guys, because it's really hard to do that. But I'll tell you this. We're going to see some big things happening. Just had a talk with Wanchain and Bass the other day. They said they used to be good. They said they used to be good? Oi. Okay, well, I'll have to look into that more. Check out Dash Evolution and Dip 6-7. All right, we'll do that. So, Nano and ETC. Nano looks like it's primed to have a breakout. ETC, we'll have to just wait and see. My buddy actually, Cohen, is working with Radix Exchange, which is an ETC DEX. So that's a pretty cool one. He's on YouTube right now. You can tell on my cream puff. There we go. My boy Remy's on. Hey, what's up, my cream puff? He's my little boy, man. He's my Drake doppelganger. It's awesome. So moving on, we got Morgan Stanley. Now they're trying to create an basically an app or a DApp. I think it's a DApp basically that basically is going to. I say basically way too much, didn't I? There. So they're going to build a basic app that is going to let you swap things very simply with Bitcoin. So basically, Bitcoin swap trading product. So I'm going to be able to use my Bitcoin to swap for cash. Super easy. Morgan Stanley's dealing with trillions of dollars a day, so it's not going to be an issue for them. And really, this is going to be really beneficial for them because they'll make a lot of money, and they don't want to lose all their money to Bittrex, let's be real, because once Bittrex goes live, all the friggin' US dollars are going to start flowing through there. So there you go. And Remy is in the house. That's what's up. We got Rox and Remy. We got Cohen. It's great. I got my homies too. We got Danny and Yasser and Eric. This is great. I love all you guys. All right, so Morgan Stanley's got big stuff happening. Here's a really interesting one that I want to touch on. I think this is really interesting here. And here's what I'll tell you, it's really interesting. Bitcoin is going to rebound, but altcoins are never coming back. BitPay executive says, I actually understand what he means by this. Don't take what he's saying completely literal. Why do I say that? Because he's saying that it's very simply this. He's very simply saying that altcoins, like the ones that don't really have a lot of use case, that when you really think about them deeply, they're not really going to have a lot of utility, they're going to die. And all those are not going to come back. Then you have the good projects. Those are going to blow up when everything goes well. And which ones do you look for? Go to that sheet that I put on my page on Facebook, okay? There's a page that I put, and I have like pictures that I've loaded up. Go look at all the VCs. What do they hold? Zilqua, Elf, OMG. Look at what they're holding. Those coins are not going to go down. They're not going to become the shit coins because big institutions already own them. And they're probably going to load up more once everything starts to move back the right way. So the reversal is close. We're really, really close. Probably about a month to 5-6 weeks away. Very, very close. Yasser, I know that you're going to agree with me on that one because you're the one who was saying that's probably where we're at, and I completely agree. When we finish that, we get to the end of that decision, we should move up finally. And that should go. So what's my thoughts on all the institutions doing everything except actually trading Bitcoin? That's a really good question, Remy. I would say that RIP to the... Okay, so I would say that what are my thoughts on the institutions doing everything? It's really interesting. I think that they're actually just waiting. It's like a waiting game right now. I think really, ultimately, Remy, what those institutions are waiting for are two different things. One, definitely regulation, so they know their money's secure, so they don't put $500 million into a fund and then it just disappears 86% down like we are right now. They want some more stability, and honestly, I don't blame them. Yeah, so you're thinking less? Okay, when are you seeing it? I think 4 weeks. And honestly, if the September 23rd, I believe, if September 23rd comes out and CBO somehow, for some reason, gets approved, that's when we spark our bull run too. And Yasser, I think you could agree with the fundamental on that, that if the ATF gets approved, that type of message that it will send to retail investors should start a very bullish sentiment coming out after that. Let me know what you think on that. RIP the apps that already swap Bitcoin to fiat at average exchange rate. Yes, exactly. And that's the thing, Roxana. All these people that were taking advantage of the system either change, adapt, or die. That's what we're going to see. Remy and I just looked at the spreadsheet. Around 200 shitcoins going down. Yep, absolutely. And you know what's really funny? Good. Good. One of them will be Elysian. One of them will be Ellie token, I'm sure. Because those guys went completely off the roadmap. Completely off their roadmap. So far off their roadmap that they went and made an ICO incubation service when they actually failed at their own ICO and had other people be doing it for them, like Power Launch. Really funny. But that's the kind of stuff you want to die and not last another day. Those ones, happily see them die. Okay? But coins like BNB, coins like OMG, coins like ADA, XLM, things that are actually going to give use case and help us, beautiful. And yes, Rami, you are always full of good questions. Why own the asset if you can make money by controlling said asset? Why own the asset? Yes, that's actually really a good point, Alan. I like that what you're saying it right there, so it's true. All right, what's Yasser saying here? Mike Novogratz can't spell his name, believes bottom is done. I also kind of think we're there, but also we had Pantera's fund manager say that. We had Barry Silbert say that 2 months ago. So we have to also keep in mind that other people have been calling the bottom too, but they haven't been right. I think we're really close if we aren't at the bottom, but I've been thinking that we're pretty close on that. Speaking on leasing, how are we supposed to punish, govern, expose these things that take millions that don't keep their promises? How are we going to do it? We're going to use things like my buddy, Trusted's, Shane McMillan, man. That's what we're going to use, and he's going to stop this crap from happening. You guys will never get robbed again. You'll be able to chat about the coin, and it'll be really interactive. I like it. I really love his platform. It's coming out. I'll be doing definitely a review on that before you guys get to see it. So that'll be cool. These guys that don't keep their promises, the investors are going to have to class action them, or they're just going to have to start making it a way, which we're seeing start to happen now, where you have to use a portal to invest. So Thailand, what they've done, made a portal invest. The exchange, you have to invest through them. There is no ICO pools, none of that crap. It's just direct through the exchange. You do your KYC, you buy in, and that's how it works. So that's where we're going. Opinion on, hold on, next drop I'm going to load up. We're not going to have a huge next drop, Leanne. I really don't think we're going to have another big drop. If we drop any more, it's to 61, 6,200. Yasser, do chime in if you think so. But I definitely think that's where we're at. Okay, Wanchain and ONT, these are great projects. ONT, I think a lot of their price action moving down was because they did that huge airdrop with the newsletter where I literally could make $10,000 by signing up to the newsletter, and then boom. 5,800 is the bottom, you're thinking, Yasser? I think that is very possible, but the resistance is really, really strong above it. So we'll see. Aaron can't share links in the chat. Join our @Crypto Bangkok lunch on Telegram. Yes, absolutely. You guys, if you guys go to @Crypto lunch Bangkok on Telegram, if you're ever in Bangkok, we can go for lunch. And it's not just me; it's a bunch of people, which is fine, and it's great. So, what is my full verdict on what I have right behind me? Bitcoin will rebound. Altcoins are never coming back. I think he's wrong. I think he's very, very wrong. I think here's where we're going to be at. And it's not just what I think. It's what a lot of people think. We're going to have, out of the 1,900 coins that are on that market right now, the bottom 500, the ones that have been on the market already and they're not doing well, they're going to die. And we're going to see the next 500 die. And then we'll be left with like 900, and then slowly those will actually start to die. And we'll end up probably needing 500-600 coins maximum. And that's what I really think was going to happen next, is merging of tons of exchanges, merging of tons of projects that do the same thing and are all going to fail if they try to do it by themselves. This is what's coming, and it has to happen. I've been saying it for months. You need to merge. If you're Bitcar and your AutoBay and your insurance for cars and you're all these things that you're trying to do different things on you just put them into one and make sense. One big business. That's what they start doing. That's what we're going. Punny X is Kakata? What is that? I don't know. You think it's bad? I think he's saying it's bad. Always thought I was too late for crypto. Still think, oh, dude, Eric, you are in the right time to get in now. Now is the time. Now we're at the bottom of our retracement. We're at the bottom of the bottom. We're very close to it, at least if we're not. So we're seeing it. It's coming. Crypterium is such a good project now is aware of. Yes. Leon, Crypterium, I bought way in the ICO, and I bought it, and I didn't get a great deal on it, but I don't care because I know that project's going well. Yes, thank you, Yasser. You're the first person that said, yeah, I've agreed with you on that. PundyX has way too much freaking supply. Okay, that's the first problem. The second problem with PundyX, why in the hell would you only want something that you need to now ship thousands of machines around the world? I go to the mall, I see like 25 machines where the people do their swiping of the credit cards. It's garbage. So Pundy is a good coin, but long term, I don't see how you keep adding that much to supply and it keeps going up. There's something up with the tokenomics of Pundy that I don't personally like. This is not financial advice. You guys can do whatever you want. This is my own personal opinion. I don't really like the fact that they have to ship out machines everywhere, where you have things like Crypterium, where you're going to use your phone, have Crypterium app on your phone with some Bitcoin, kind of like how Lightning Network is going to work. You're just going to tap pay, and that's it. Everywhere you go, tap, and you paid with crypto. Tap, and you paid with crypto. Tap, and you paid with crypto. And it uses tap pay, which is located in 45 million locations around the world already. And that's why they signed the Visa UK CEO. He left and went over there. Think about why he did that. Yes, NPX, that's right. NPXS, that's right. Didn't they have an issue with their smart contract? Guys, here's the thing about smart contracts people don't tell you. They're not fucking smart. They're not that smart, okay? You can't even change them. So if you're doing a contract with someone and something goes wrong and you have to change something, you have to write a whole new contract and the other contract stays. It actually doesn't even make sense. I'll tell you that right now. But here you go. Start at the bottom of this year. That's okay, Eric. You'll be fine. Just wait it out. Pundy won't be alive in 5 years. I agree, because the supply is crazy. Things like Crypterium that actually have use case already, you can just use it right now. That's the stuff that's going to be impacting you right now. When Visa, when their CEO says they're ready and they start using Crypterium app all on your phone everywhere, it's going to be one of the first ones that does it, but it has the strongest team for this kind of stuff, and they know how to actually do it and execute. This is going to be massive. They're as smart as who wrote it. There you go. There you go, Alan. You got it. Okay. Last thing but not least, we'd already talked about it, but Novogratz says that cryptocurrency has a bottom. What do you guys think? Are we at the bottom or is it over? Where are we? Are we done? Cryptocurrency's finished, or is it just getting started? That's a good question for you guys to think of. I shared the stage with Pundy X in Manila. I've rarely come across on such a blurry post-ICO presentation. Yeah, and here's the thing about Pundy X that I just didn't like about it. They kept adding to supply. You can't, if you were in, here's the thing. If you were the person who bought in the ICO, like Mike, you're great. You're like laughing because you get all these airdrops and stuff, right? And you're going to make money. But what I'll tell you is XRP, Crypterium, things like this are going to make it so much easier. And I don't think that things like Pundy, where you're going to have to make like 45 million machines to compete with other things that are out there right now, I just don't see it. I just personally don't see it. I don't, honestly. And this is just a fundamental analysis of the whole entire project. It's shit. Now, shit not now, shit later. You'll see. You'll see, guys. Phoenix mode, die and get reborn. That's crypto nowadays. Yeah, it is. And the thing is, we're going to have so much more of that, Rox. And we both know that because we talk about it all the time. With Rami, I talk about it all the time. You know, people that are in the space trying to help these companies become really successful, we see why a lot of them weren't. Honestly, we see that every day, why so many are actually great ideas, but they don't succeed. And it's just don't understand how to run a business because they're really good at tech. Or they're really good at running a business, but they have no idea how crypto works. This is the stuff that we're seeing. What about Ripple's supply? It's huge. No, it's not. You think 100 billion is huge, Fami? Let me break it down for you one more time how Ripple works. Ripple is going to use XRapid to send payments, not just for banks, but all the regular people that want to send payments are probably going to use Ripple too. Think about this. We have 100 billion in supply where only 40 billion are out right now, and there's a slow release in escrow for a very long time, while on top of that, they're burning 2 million tokens a year. So think of all those things. Their supply will actually deflation. It's deflationary. It's not inflationary like everyone told you, like certain YouTube personalities that are out there and on Facebook that are telling you the wrong information. That's not true. Okay? So here, let me just add to that right now on top of it, Fami. Ripple is going to be used by banks. Banks move, on average, every day, $7 trillion a day. If you take 100 billion and you divide it by 7 trillion and you get the math after that, you can see just if they held to 7 trillion, and banks are going to hold more than that because they're going to want to have extra supply so they can send money cheap to other places. You're starting to see it, right? I don't have to go in more detail. You can see what I'm going at, right? So if we have, let's say, people want to own $50 trillion of Ripple because banks are using it, oh my God. This is the light bulb that I had, guys. I didn't like Ripple because of a lot of things that I realized actually changed, and they're not there anymore. So keep that on mind. Jesus, Coach, don't get upset. It was just a question. What question? No, it's not. It's not a question. I'm not upset. Don't worry. Fami knows where I'm coming from. I want her to be educated. I want her to know the right answer, because here's the thing. Fami watches certain people that I know, that I'm friends with, that don't like Ripple. Okay? And because of that, she probably has been very influenced by them to not like Ripple. And here's the thing. I don't like that. I don't think that's right. If I'm an educator, I have to be objective. And I'm being objective here when I'm telling you Ripple is going to be huge when I'm looking outside in. And remember, I was a hater of Ripple. So if anyone could tell you this now and not be shilling, it's me. I hated Ripple for so long. okay? Keep that in mind when I tell you about Ripple, because it's kind of like, what? Joel's telling us this? That's what you should be thinking right now. Alan always gives me a hard time. Him and his memes, bro. You don't even know. This guy's the best meme player ever. Alan, you should just join our crypto lunch group just for your memes, bro. You're friggin' good, man. We're in the retracement right now. Yes, we are. Okay, here's a really good question. Mike and Yasser, you're both traders, both in crypto, both came from Forex and stocks. Where do you see the market starting to turn? When do you see it turning potentially? What frame? And what do you think by the end of the year Bitcoin might be and Ether might be? I know these are hard questions to ask, but just give us your range, just so people can kind of see from a trading perspective where we think we're going to be. We still have one retracement before the bull run. Yes, I could see that too, but I just don't know, Mike, if it's possible for Bitcoin to go lower than 6,000. We'll see. Oh, Fami, you bought Ripple recently. I'm glad. I love that. Decentralizing Jesus. Yeah, remember, wasn't there Godcoin, Remy? We did a call with Godcoin or something that was funny yesterday. I wasn't on that one, but I heard it was pretty good. In about 5 years, there will be, what was that question? There will be 3,000. No. In 10 years, there'll be 30,000 or more. 30,000 or more what? I'm sorry, Eric, I missed that. Are you on Twitter? Yes, I am, Janet. Just look me up, Joel Kovshoff. I'm at Joel Kovshoff, my name. Just search me up. And you can find me very easily on there if you go on. XRP ecosystem does not benefit the value of the coin getting higher. It needs to be low to support the functionalities used. Here's the thing. People will tell you that coin because they don't want you to buy it. XRP's ecosystem does not benefit from the value of the coin getting higher. Their ecosystem doesn't? How is that not possible? How would their ecosystem not benefit? That's a better question. I agree, Yasser, that 5,800 is the bottom. Me too. And I think that it's possible to get there, but because of that whole mining thing, I think that they'll push it up. They'll keep it in the 6,000 range all the time. They'll do it on purpose. BTC end of bull run is 28K and 43K FOMO drive. And ETH is 2,200 and 3,500 FOMO run. Here's the thing, guys. You're going to think that Yasser's crazy, but go look at his analysis. You guys know me. I made a mistake when I first started out. I let a guy who said he did TA on the show named Rhino Krant, and I recanted what he said because he ended up being not the person I thought he was. Yasser, I've been following. Yasser knows his stuff. So does Mike. Both of these guys are people I actually ask what they think the market's at. So trust me when I tell you, these guys are right on point, and they know what the hell they're talking about. And when you think in your mind because you're telling yourself something's going to go up or down, listen to them because they don't get emotional. That's the thing you have to realize. They're not emotional. They actually trade properly. Keep that in mind, okay? I think that we should revisit this year. It's possible. Mike, I agree with you. It's funny because Mike and I, we always have these great debates, and it's so much fun to talk to him and Yasser because we have great debates. We talk about the fundamentals and the TA, but yeah. ETH, I'm telling you right now, ETH will go back up to where it is. And I think I have 50 ETH somewhere sitting around. And I don't even worry about it. Just leave them. They're like on a treasure somewhere far away. I don't even care. Because you don't think about now. You think about later. If you're really in crypto for being in this for the real meat and potatoes, you're in crypto for the long haul. Not for 1 year, not for 3 months, not for a moon and a Lambo. You're in because you believe in it. And that's what it's all about. 30,000 viewers in about 10 years. 30,000 viewers? What do you mean? I don't understand. I'll try to figure that one out. Rami says, XRP is working on adding utility to their coin by incubating commercial projects of the future. They are. They have so many presentations. Like, it's amazing. Godcoin is bringing the new world order. This is definitely not financial advice. That's a good one, Remy. Anna, what is the bottom for XRP? That's a hard question, honestly. I think that the bottom is very close for XRP right now. And if it goes a little bit lower, it's a good opportunity. That's what I would say. Not financial advice, but a good opportunity. If that's something that you've been looking to load up on, make your ladder in your buy orders. That's a great piece of advice that not a lot of traders share. Laddering in your orders is a really good way to do it. So you buy it something, and you have your sells all the way up, okay? And all the way down when you're doing it the opposite way, you have your ladder all the way down. So as you move up, you sell, and as you move down, you buy. And that's really easy to do by, like, let's say Bitcoin's 64.75 right this second. What I can do is I can set a buy order at 64, 63.50, 63, etc. Now I might make that a lot larger of a spacing. Just an example, okay? 25 cents. Sean Martin thinks 25 cents. I just think Ripple's very close to the bottom now, and if we know where it's going in the future, I don't think anyone, if you're thinking 2 years from now, is going to be regretting if they got some now. Let's put it that way. So, Fami, you're probably feeling good about yourself. As it stands, you are somewhat right. You don't need the XRP coin to get the utility of their ecosystem. Yeah, that's true, but, I mean, if you really look at all the other sides, and I wish Kenneth was here right now to actually chime in on this, because he's like literally a pro of XRP, and I asked him a lot of questions about it because I don't know all the answers. And so we're going to see. Oh yeah, Cohen, that's actually coming. Don't worry. I'm in to sell at the top, rebuy more, lower price. Hopefully you'll get it. You'll get it. Don't worry. Sell at the top, rebuy lower. It's a great strategy. If you miss it, don't worry. Just rebuy lower or rebuy a little bit higher and you go up too. So you're all right. If you're not rage trading, are you really trading crypto? If you're not rage trading, I don't know. Yeah, we have a lot of work to get me 100% bullish on the market. As Yasser said, the resistance level need to break before we see a true bull market. It will happen before 2019. I am honestly not sure. I am in two minds, unlike Yasser. Yeah, and I think, Mike, that's also because there's obviously, like as you said last time, there's been a lot of negativity happen to your portfolio, and so like all of us, you wouldn't be super bullish, and that's okay. We can have times where we're not super bullish, and no biggie at all. All right, so now you have 30 viewers on Facebook in about 5 years, 3,000. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, brother. I've had 100 viewers on here before too. It's just it's hard for people to have the time. That's all. And honestly, it's okay. I'm not a narcissist. I don't care. People don't want to listen to me. Don't listen to me. It's all good. Unlike me, I've never given a time prediction. Yeah, you know what? That's true. Yasser is not about the time. He just knows it's going to happen. And here's the thing. If you doubt him, take a $500, and when he says something's going to happen, just see what happens. I bet you won't regret it. Because if I've done that already, I would have made a lot of money. Just following what he thinks is going to happen, not thinking about it and just letting it happen. The hardest part about this market, watching. Don't watch. You don't watch, you make more money. November is the month. Buy XRP following links. Okay. What do we got here? CGI Ripple. Ah, yes, I like it. Derek, great stuff. Love the links. Love the information that you're giving to the people that are looking into Ripple. It's amazing. All right, so Blockfolio app. My OS is suggesting to uninstall apps that haven't been opened in months. I get it, Roxana. So basically, Roxana hasn't opened her Blockfolio app because she doesn't want to look. I feel you, man. I feel you, really. I feel a lot of people. Sorry, Yasser, that came out wrong. I didn't mean to put a time scale on. No, Mike, it's cool, dude. Don't worry. Like, Yasser's a good dude. You know what's really cool? Actually, Mike, when I'm in UK for crypto investor show, and I'm gonna be doing like I'm gonna be speaking and modding that. I want both of you just to come as my guests. So just keep on in mind. If you're also in the UK, guys, I'm gonna probably get 5 guests to go. Just let me know ahead of time, and I'll try to get you guys to come in. It's November 9th and 10th in Manchester, UK. All right. Continuing on. Oh, another really cool thing. So Roxana, who's watching the show right now, and Crypto Jen, and Katja from Fan360, and our friend Soma, and our friend Haven, and our friend, who else is on there? A bunch of our friends that are ladies in crypto are actually going to be at the female Ladies in FinTech night. It's an awards night for females in crypto and FinTech, and I will be there. And so I will be doing moderating a panel there, but also, hopefully, congratulating some of my friends who are winning. So great stuff, ladies. Keep your work up. I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Crypto trading, you are your worst enemy. It's true that. Does Yasser have a TradingView channel? Yasser, do you have a TradingView channel? I don't think Yasser does have a TradingView channel. I think he has TradingView, though. But he can chime in on that. So, only other side UK. I'm in Manchester. Wicked. So when you guys get in Manchester, when I'm coming, November 9th and 10th. Mark it on your calendar. I want to get a bunch of you guys to come. My really good friend Scott, he watches this show too sometimes. He actually is the director of the show. And I think it's going to be really fun for a lot of us to get there. It was the second biggest show last year before Consensus. So it's a really big one. I wish I drank Yasser, but I'm a Buddhist. Hey, man. Buddhists don't have to drink. It's okay, dude. You don't need to get drinking. We just have fun. We drink water, bro, or coffee. But hey, whatever it is, we good to go. So yeah, go on to Crypto Nomads, guys. What's Bitflyer? I think is the other one Yasser runs. I would love for Mike and Yasser to work together. You guys are awesome. When do I think Ripple's $8? I think Yasser, we were doing that the other day on the video. If you go back to the video, he'll tell you. I think it was. We don't have a time. It's the when, and we don't know. It's just gonna happen. That'll be the top of our next bull run. So good on you. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. So I think that's been long enough, 40 minutes. So you guys have yourselves an awesome weekend. It's Friday. Enjoy your life. You know, get ready for, if this man is right behind me is right, get ready for some positivity coming into the market. And remember, my crypto bot is about to be ready to come out. We're adding some cool stuff to it first, and it is going to be sweet. So yeah, I'll catch all you guys up soon. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, etc., do hit me up. And just smash that like and share button, guys. Always helps. And subscribe if you're on YouTube, and so you can see the next video. All right, guys. See you later. Have yourselves a great Friday day or Friday evening, where you are in the world. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you later.